I was always one of those kids that was a little bit nerdy when it came to cars. We had like 2 books on cars in our elementary school library. I think one of them was by George Barris, and I was always the kid on the list for that book that would check it out repeatedly. For those of you who don't know George Barris, he did the Munsters TV show cars, he did the Monkeys, the classic Batmobile from the comedy TV show. I also always had a propensity to design cars. I would do that just for fun. I would design floor plans. So technical things always fascinated me. I usually like to take ideas from the world around me, and I guess that's what always interests me about these car builders and guys like Barris, who would take ideas from just about anything and incorporate them into a vehicle. My fascination with bikes came in when my dad actually bought himself a CT90. It was like a 78 maybe, and I kind of commandeered it and made it my own and started tinkering with it because it was something that always kind of needed fixing. And my love affair with 2-wheeled vehicles just really took over. I had a Vespa, I had several CX 500s, I had a Magna 750, the GL that's sitting here, and now this CX. So bikes have always kind of been my creative outlet. I guess the reason I like the idea of not just a shop where things are built, but also I like creating experiences. A lot of my ideas come from interacting with other people or seeing things that inspire me. And there was actually just down the street here in the town I live in, a woman who opened up a motorcycle apparel shop. And even though she wasn't doing something exactly that I wanted to do myself, it started my wheels turning. And I'd always noticed this gas station, this old gas station, I want to say probably from the 40s or 50s. And right here at this old intersection in an older part of this little town that we live in California. And it doesn't look originally like it did before. And I looked up some of the styles of old stations from the past, and I thought, what a cool place to put a motorcycle shop, especially if you kind of went with the old motif. It's got a shop in the back that's kind of a separate business, but the structure in the front, if you put it back the way that it was originally, would be a really cool little storefront and like a retail space. That was one of the things that started me thinking about getting an actual shop. Like using the front part of this gas station area as a retail space, not only the builds that I want to do, but selling a little bit or helping people to immerse themselves a little bit in that experience, even if they don't come in and purchase something. Or they don't have a build. I really like the idea of making it an immersive experience where they can come in and, you know, be in this environment that I'm really kind of trying to recreate through the builds also. So life tends to happen right now, and it seems like for a good while. There's been a lot of obstacles getting in the way. And although I probably won't end up in that gas station that I have kind of used as a kind of a conceptualizing test bed, doing that, conceptualizing and visualizing a physical goal helps me to keep my creative juices flowing, and it does help me to stay motivated. Obviously, I don't always want to run my shop out of my garage, but not sure where I'm going to end up, what I'm going to do exactly with a physical shop. But I do like to take inspiration from my surroundings and from the things that I encounter all the time. I've gotten a lot of comments. Most of them talk about getting motivated, and really the reason I did the channel was a lot for myself, to stay motivated, to obligate myself to make progress. And I'm glad to see that a number of you are kind of in that same boat, and I hope that you will share with me where you're at. Let me know in the comments where you're at in your progression, in what you want to do. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you want to see this story continue to unfold, Be sure to like and subscribe. That'll ensure that we stay motivated, that I stay motivated on this journey, and we'll all get to see where we end up.